Hey, Kris, just wanted to know how you keep a bench calm, cool, and collected and not frustrated when you get so many chances through the first 40 minutes but just can't seem to beat a goaltender.
Well, I think of the experience from last year, being resilient and going through all the pressure and hardships that they went through last year, and tonight was just stick with it. It's difficult. It's easy for them to take shortcuts because they were doing so many good things, and it's still not going the net. So sometimes you extend your shift, sometimes you try low percentage plays, but tonight I think it was one of our games with higher opportunities, the amount of chances that we had, and finally it paid off and it was able to go in the net for us. But a lot of credit to them.
Galvin had kind of a shaky start to the game, led in two in the first 10 minutes, but he really hunkered down in the last little bit there. What did you think of your goaltender's play tonight?
Yeah, in the first two goals against in the first period, we didn't give up very many chances. The two chances we gave up, one from right down the slot, no fault of his, and then the other one was just a screen through three of our guys that he didn't see, so there's no fault for him. And then some really big saves in the third period. Came up key a couple times. He had a breakaway stop tonight. Big. Most of the action was at the other end, but Picks came up with some very important saves.
Kris, as much as you had the puck a lot, I know you touched about the start of the game, but what do you think of the first period? Was it a first period overall to the standard you would like?
I think we're slow probably the first 5 or 6 minutes. They were recovering a lot of the pucks. Like I said, I don't think we gave up very much. Defensively, they got the 2 goals. They had a little more shots. But, it wasn't... We're just a little slow getting to those pucks, so we didn't have it. We spent a little more time in the defensive zone. But after that, we had the majority of the play.
So when you were rolling through a lot of different line combinations, it seemed like in the third as well. Was that rewarding guys who were playing well, or just trying to find a combination?
It was mostly just balancing around the TV timeout. One more shift before TV timeout, and I've got McDavid or Draisaitl who's fresh. They go out with another line. And then there was a couple shifts that just continue going without that whistle, and then it was... I know McDavid went out with Leon's line because Leon went out with a previous line, and that was mostly the reasoning between the change of the lines was just getting the playing before the timeout.
Kris, Corey Perry sets up the tying goal at 6-on-5. He's not traditionally on the ice at that situation. Why did you put him on? What obviously worked out pretty well.
Well, a little bit of the timing of the game. Usually Nuggy would be on the ice in that situation, but we had a lot of shifts without a whistle, and we couldn't be organized. And Nuggy was out there just before it came off, so then Perry went out there. And hey, I wish I would say I could see Perry coming up with a key play like that, but it was just mostly on what the way the game flow was going.
Kris, we just have a question from Everin today.
How do you think the team played?
Well, first of all, I want to say that's probably one of the best questions I've heard this year. I thought they played really well. I think they got off to a little bit of a slow start, but after that, they played really well, and they had a lot of opportunities to score tonight.
Kris, how do you think you did coaching tonight?
Not as good as my players were.
I just wanted to ask about Calvin Pickard. So he's doing his job in net, giving you some great starts. There's another role he plays in there as the backup. You need a certain type of personality. He comes with that. Can you just talk about on the ice, off the ice, what he's given your group overall here?
I know Picks from a ways back. He was the backup goalie for a little bit in Philadelphia when I was there, and the players loved him then. One, just a guy that, a good personality, great to have in the room, provide some energy. he'll stay on the ice as long as the players want somebody to shoot on. And not that that's much fun for a goalie just to be out there for long periods of time, just taking those shots, but he'll do it for the guys. But that, that's part of being a backup goalie, is doing those little things. But to stay in the league and to have starts, as much as I like that he brings that, he's got to bring it on the ice, and he's done that. So, since I've been here last year and this year, he's had a lot of quality starts, and not only that, good quality starts, but starts that aren't always scheduled regularly. It's not that he gets a start every week or 2 a week, or sometimes he'll go 10 days without a start. Or last year in the playoffs, he went, 2 or 3 weeks without a start, maybe longer. And then we need him in a crucial, game 4? And then he comes out there and plays unbelievable. And, for me, having a backup goalie that can come out and give you those when you're not sure what they're going to be like, because they haven't played for quite a while, but he's very reliable.
Kris, and I apologize if you might sort of address this, but Askarov's a first-round pick, right-handed catching goalie. You were an elite-level finisher in the Western League, but he played great. It's good, obviously gave them a puncher's chance, but how much of a different, there's only 4 right-handed goalies in the league right now, catching goalies. How much of a different look is it? Was there a pre-scout on him? Because he looked pretty composed in there.
He did. He had a heck of a game, and we have pre-scouts on the opposition goalies every game, and have our players watch the video. We've got a paper report, we got video report on them. We knew what he was about, and he did play very well tonight. He made a lot of key saves, and there's also many opportunities where we missed the net. Some empty nets where maybe it just got blocked, we hit a goal post, just missed the net. So we did make him look better, but a lot of credit to him. He played well.